What's up, guys? We got the new Campo drop. It's live. We got new shirts, the championship ring shirt, the all-team t-shirt. As you can see how it looks on my guys here. We got the new shorts just in time for the summer, and we got plenty different colorways. The website is live. We have a discount code that you can get 2 items and you get a 15% discount. The code is CF2023. Use that at checkout. Yeah, man, just go cop that, man. We've been working real hard to get this different quality, man. We got the tags on there and everything. Yes, this ain't a hang shirt, man. Yes, go get that. We work real hard on these. Website's live.
Cardio family!
Okay, so this video, I don't know if it's going viral or what, but this black lady called Piers Morgan racist, basically. We're from around.
Racially prejudiced.
Yes, and they got in a heated argument, heated debate.
Interesting to see how this goes.
Yeah, I don't know any context.
Yeah,
so let's go and get it.
Have a little context about this one.
Our boy Travis in here.
Oh, they said he was a liberal too, y'all. He was not conservative, bro.
They said that?
Yeah, they said he's a liberal that actually got common sense.
I just fact check this one.
They said that's what the comment says. That's what I read this morning.
Why you read that this morning? You watched the reaction you did with him?
No, we was talking. Remember last week he was talking about him on the Andrew Tate, and they said
he is a liberal.
Wow.
They said he's not a conservative. He's a liberal that had like conservative, thoughts.
How is that even
He's
possible?
an old-fashioned liberal is what it says.
How was that possible?
Bro, I don't know. It's a spectrum of everything.
That's weird as hell. Let's go and get into this video, man. I'm excited to see it.
Is he gonna let them talk?
A new trend is sweeping theatreland in the UK and the US. Blackout performances are dedicated to black-only audiences. Those who are not black are asked not to buy tickets. The Theatre of Royal Stratford East in London says no one's excluded from attending their new show, Tambo and Bones. Promotional material makes clear that white people aren't wanted at the production on the night in question. Says a blackout night is a purposeful creation of an environment in which an all black identified audience can experience and discuss an event in performing arts free from the white gaze. So does this mean I can go if I identify as a black man? Maybe someone on the woke side who would have, well, they have trouble disagreeing with that, given they believe in limitless self-identity. But it is more importantly, is it ever okay?
So they have an event called the Blackout where only black people can go. That's what you just said.
Yes.
Yeah, pretty much. But he's saying he's trying to stay away from the white gays.
If they had, imagine they had a white-out event, they would call that the KKK.
Yeah, I was about to say, they got some of them.
They would call that the KKK.
Believe in limitless
So is the Blackout
self-identity.
event racist?
But it is more importantly, is it ever okay to exclude audiences based on skin colour? What would happen, for example, if it was the other way around? If this was a white-only audience? Well, I'm joined by the Talk TV contributor Esther Krakow and the Black Lives Matter organiser and activist. Hey, it's all right, Mark. Let's try to picture what would happen. I put on a theatrical production in London and said it was for whites only.
We haven't even watched this video, and we know that girl right there is finna be the problem.
See it on her face.
Yeah, you can see
She
it.
She is finna be the problem.
She finna go
We haven't even watched this
All
video.
over her face.
It's all right, Imam. Let's try to picture what would happen. I put on a theatrical production in London and said it was for whites only, or people identifying as white, which is obviously a ludicrous phrase, but you would go nuts. You would say that is blatant racism, segregation, dragged us kicking and screaming back to the dark days of appalling bigotry. You would.
Well, it depends on the context, right?
There's no whites only audience.
Yes. It depends on the context.
No black people allowed. What would you say?
Well, I think you're perfectly right. It would be akin to racists finding more ways to be more racist.
So why is it
Probably
okay
what I
this
would-
way around?
Okay, so we have to put it into context. It was 1 out of the 29 shows.
Doesn't matter.
Yes, it does. Let's put it into context, please. You want to forget about context. Context is everything. It is 1 out of the 29 shows that was targeted towards black people. And at no point did they say certain people were not excluded. In fact, they actually said it verbatim on their website. No one is excluded, and yet you have found racism.
No. I just read the rest of what they said. It's pretty clear. You are not supposed to go if you're not black.
No, please consider booking other dates.
Right,
That's
exactly.
what they said.
I think the context, you're right, the context is important. I think the issue here is when it's talking about sort of blackout, and it's trying to gather an audience of black people that they believe have the same experience.
Exactly.
This doesn't transpose the same way it does in the US and the UK, right? A black person in the UK could be black African, black British, black from the Caribbean, right? In the US, their conversation around race is completely different, and that's why it's a problem. Obviously, when you bring this to the UK, people are going to be like, "What are you talking about?" This is especially in London, the most
Can you see any merit? Can you see any merit to it?
Of course not. But that's, I don't even think it makes sense
But why
in
is
the American
that?
context.
Why is that? If you're
don't
talking
think-
about safe spaces, let's just be clear. We're talking about safe spaces.
Because I
here,
think
right?
the
What
idea...
safe space? What does that mean?
Because,
Alright, so
You
again,
wouldn't feel safe if I came along?
No. Again, context. We're talking about a play that was done by black people for black people,
Americans.
targeted for black people.
So?
And so,
So what?
one out of the... Again, let's just be clear, because you're clearly not getting this message. It is basically akin to the disabled community putting on 29 shows, and 29 shows about disabilities, and one of those shows is targeted towards the disabled community. That is what it is akin to, and yet you have a problem. Why is that, Piers? Have you genuinely asked yourself why it's different between disabilities or disabled community or Jewish, but when it comes to black,
My problem is that you have already conceded that if it was the other way round, and this was a whites-only night of this theatrical performance,
Context.
you would say racist. And that's my problem.
Safe spaces.
It's
What
the
black
double
people are
standard.
disproportionately affected by racism, so therefore it's about safe spaces. This play is about racism, so therefore we should have a safe space for black people as we are disproportionately affected by racism.
I don't think
No,
you
it's
tackle...
not. You wouldn't say that to a woman. You wouldn't say that to a
Yes, I
woman if she
would.
was talking about abuse and therefore she wanted and they wanted and she wanted
All right,
a safe
let Esther
space.
respond.
I'm sorry.
Don't say that.
The idea of safe spaces and black people needing safe spaces is
When
extremely
talking about
patronizing.
racism, when talking about racism,
Okay,
Let her
what
finish.
about
It
Asian
isn't.
people? Do Asian people need safe spaces
When
from
talking,
racism?
when talking
No,
about
do Asian
racism,
people...
when
but they-
I'm asking
but
a
we
question.
don't have this
When
conversation.
talking
Let
about,
Esther finish.
no, she just asked me a question, so I'm answering.
call
When
it.
talking about Asian racism, I think they deserve a bit of a safe space. When they're talking about their own experiences
From black people or from white people?
From all types of people that are going
Really?
to
All right, let
promote
Esther-
judgment. Because it's about being free of judgment.
Esther, let me ask you a
I'm
question.
free
Let
of
me-
white
Hang-
judgment,
hang on.
free of
Yeah.
Asian
Yeah.
judgment,
Let's-
free of all
let's-
types.
Let somebody else speak, please.
No, I'm going to.
Or we're going to have a safe space where you get removed so that only I can be heard speaking.
Happily, and I'll say bye to you both.
I will have a one night only Piers.
Happily, I'll say bye
Only
to you both. I'll
Piers.
see you on Saturday. I'll say bye to
I'll have,
you.
I'll have one night of the show where only
being
I am allowed
difficult.
to speak and you're not allowed to because of your skin colour. How would you like that?
Well, that's called racism.
Exactly.
isn't it?
Exactly my point.
No, it's not. It's
Esther, let me ask you this. What would most...
It's because it's so difficult, man. But really, my question is,
So
in
they
the
just-
UK, were they dealing with the same problems we was dealing with over here?
They had slavery over there, bro.
That's actually a big question.
They were the
eat
first
beans for
ones.
breakfast. They got deeper problems.
You said what?
That is a bad problem. But no, seriously, when they dealing with, I mean,
They had racist. They had racism first. I think they had slavery first too. But I think they was the first ones to have free slaves. If I'm correct.
I don't know.
They were the
about
first
that. I don't
ones
know.
to stop like the slave trade. Like they was
Yeah,
the first ones to get like.
Yeah.
But they was definitely, they was also in on that.
Yeah.
But like they was the first person. Oh, this is wrong.
Yeah.
And then
I
they started,
seen that. I heard that,
They started
actually.
going ham.
But I on this point, I see both sides. Cause like I would be more comfortable if I was really more around people that look the same, cause we
Yeah.
can relate in the fashion. So I can
But
see.
that's what Piers trying to say, like, why they can't do that? They would feel more comfortable with all just white people under there.
That is
That's
true.
what he's saying. Like it's like.
So, I mean,
it
Piers
works
is
both ways.
definitely right. I mean, but she's also right, too.
It's like it's just hard. That's a hard topic.
It is very hard to talk about, but we gotta stop doing this. It's black people just gotta stop saying it's when all white people link up, that's just racism. That's the problem, really. Cause we can stop the argument right there. Yeah, I closely told us that. It's like, when they have black communities at the school, then when they be like, okay, this is strictly for black people, that's what if they had a community for strictly white people? Our coach said, what if they did that?
And he was at HBCU. He didn't see that. So
And
that's what
he was a white man at HBCU to all black school, so he even seen that. So
Oh,
it's
that's
kind of like,
messed up.
I do see her point though. I definitely do see her point. Like what she said, the disabled people. I mean,
But I can see also like I know it's not gonna if it's usually an all black situation anyway. It's only gonna be like a handful of white people that's really gonna be in there because keeping it honey. A lot of people don't want to be around black people because it's gonna be some bullshit at nighttime with it. I'm gonna keep it honey.
yeah. I mean,
Like,
but I don't know. Bro. I just feel like all races. Like,
Yeah,
why is it always the white and black? Like Indians will have a community thing going on.
I think
and we
everybody-
don't call that shit racist. But then when the white people can have some shit going on,
Because they got
it's
murdered.
racist.
I think every race hate us, bro.
That could be possible.
You don't think every race
not
ain't-
hate us, but you know.
every race. If our color was in their culture, we're gonna be the
Yeah, we down there. I'm not gonna lie.
even in Mexico.
It is like-
It's we can just stop
I feel
categorizing
like-
people.
It's really because segregation was so bad. Like they made segregation so bad because what Malcolm X was talking about. He was talking about like, be separate. You know what I'm saying? Like be separate. It's all right if we're different. It's all right. We don't need to mix. We can have our own things. It was the fact that they made segregation another way to keep us back, like that separate but equal bullshit. And they made it like they set us back, 400 years, all that shit, Brown v. Board shit. That's why now it's like, oh, y'all together, y'all excluding us, that's racist. When it's like, I mean, not really. You just want to be with your own people, right?
Yeah. So I'm saying other races do that shit though. Other races do that, and then it's we know black people and white people don't even like single them out for that. We just single each other out. Black people and white people just going to war against each other.
Too much bad blood, man.
But I can see the point. I can see why it's like that, man. I can honestly see it.
Exactly my point.
No, it's not.
Esther, let me ask you this. What would most black friends of yours or family think about this? I mean, in other words, is it something where a lot of black people might go, you know what, actually I can see some merit to this?
They would see it as an American importation. Right.
Does that mean necessarily a bad thing?
I think that it would. It would be seen as ridiculous, but ridiculously, particularly American, right? Because black people are not a monolith, which we can all agree on. Black people come from various parts of the world. They have different cultures. This idea that there is a shared black experience, I think, is ludicrous, other than the color of our skin. But you have to accept there are many connotations to black.
That is true as hell. What she just said. That's extremely true.
Well, that is true. You're right. Because we do have different differences because we is everywhere. But like at the same time, we also got the same
mannerisms.
They talking about the experience, right?
She said like every black person does not have the same experience being black. Like everyone has different experiences. So like just because you black and I'm black don't mean we're gonna be the same because we're black. Yeah. It's basically what she's saying. We're not a monolith. We're not all the same.
Yeah.
Basically what she's saying. Facts. Every black person that I've met is different. They have different experiences. They have shaped them, and
But white people have the same differences too, though. Like, have different.
All white people are different.
Yeah. I'm saying all people are different.
Exactly. But like some people try to like make black people like the pigeonhole black people. Make us, oh, you're black, he's black. You think the same. Like, you know what I'm saying?
But I can feel where they come from when you see the same shit on the internet 24/7.
We do that to both sides, though. They do that to us, and we do that to them too.
That's true too.
Yeah, we do that to them. I've done that.
Stereotype.
Everybody's stereotyping.
Yeah.
This right here, this debate is just difficult. It really is difficult.
Yeah.
Black people should be allowed to, because all cultures have different events. So all cultures should be able to have events where they, I ain't gonna say it could just be strictly that, because that is bad, that would make it racist, but she was kind of right, though. She was right. But it's kind of hard, though.
I want to know what problematic lady about to say.
No, I don't. But you have to accept there are many connotations you're adding. But by your own I could say that as a black person, I face more racism from Asian and Middle Eastern people, so I should have a safe space from those people. Can you even identify them? No, but that's ridiculous.
I don't think. Okay, let me interrupt. Let me speak. I don't think any form of art should ever be exclusionary on the grounds of skin color, regardless of who it's targeted to or who it's made by.
We're talking about race equity.
The whole point of art is it should be for everybody.
But we're talking about race equity.
For everybody. No.
Context.
I don't know. It's not right. It's not racially equal about this.
Yes.
It's racially unequal. You're saying no white people can come.
Context.
It's ridiculous.
What's the play about, Piers?
I've heard you.
What's the play
about? It doesn't matter what it's
yes,
about.
Yes, it does.
It
and
doesn't.
That's your issue. You want to negate context. And there is no
it doesn't
argument
matter if
from both of us without context. You know this.
She thinks the blackout is okay. The other girl says it's ridiculous, but she's trying
what is the context of what is going on?
She's trying to say contextually, if the night that's in question, the one of the 29 nights that's all black, and they're showing something that's made by black people for black people, so they want black people to come. She's saying contextually that makes it okay. Yeah, that's why she keeps saying, if you have that context in there, but like he's saying. Like, if you're excluding other people from coming
that's racist.
Because it's made by black people for black people and nobody can see it but black people, that's wrong.
That's wrong.
Say, well, no, contextually, you can just come on a different night. It's okay. It's a safe space. She's trying to justify it.
Yeah. She's wrong on that.
It is ridiculous. Like, when you break it down all the way to that, like, it sounds ridiculous.
She's definitely wrong.
If it's made by black people for black people, I'm sure that alone is enough to get black people to come. You don't have to make it a black only thing where black people don't come.
That's wrong.
That might deter some some black people from coming. I know a lot of black people like, what?
The only part she's right to me. The only part she's right to me is that black people should be allowed to have something like that.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's technically a safe space.
But I'm gonna keep it a hundred.
Like
If you have, like, okay, think about clubs, bro. You know, we know what type of demographic gonna be in every club. So I feel like people should already know off the vibe.
But they're not saying that black people can't come in.
They're not saying like we can go to Club Latin Club. That's somewhere out here. That's obviously a Latin club geared toward Latin people.
Yeah, we know.
White people can come, black people can come. It's not just, oh, you're not Latin, you can't come. That would be bullshit. That is what he's saying is wrong.
No,
she's saying, well, up to her. Well, contextually, it's a Latin club. It's their culture. It's for them to enjoy. We can't be mad. We can't come. That's with her logic. That's okay.
No, that's stupid. That's what I'm saying. Dumb. But like, I feel like you should already kind of know the vibe off of where you heard.
That doesn't have anything to do with anything.
Yeah, white people won't come into a crazy black club, and we won't go into a crazy white club.
Yeah.
Well, we will.
But maybe, but we don't feel like it's the safest place. But I mean, now in today's society, that might be a safer space sometimes. I'm gonna keep it at going to a crazy black club might not be the safest space.
Well, in Louisiana, out here, been seen a little bit more safe.
Depends. We ain't been to the. You go to the trenches, it's gonna be.
We ain't with the most city. All right, I understand.
That's what I'm saying. Different type of black people. We're around the good black people.
Context.
No,
There is
it
no
doesn't
argument
matter.
from both of us
This might be crazy
without
white people too.
context. You know this, and yet you try to negate it.
No, I don't know this. No, you
deal
can't.
with the context, and if you can't deal with it, don't come with an
You
argument.
can't tell
deal
me.
with the context.
You can't tell me what I'm thinking.
No, exactly. That's
right?
what you do to me.
Or what my opinion
and that's what
is.
people like you do to me.
People like
and
me?
Yes,
What do you mean people like me?
People like you.
So bad,
People like
bro.
yourself. That's
What?
what you do. That's why we need safe spaces.
You're calling me racist.
Wow.
She want to be a
Yourself,
victim
that's
so
what you do.
bad,
This is
bro.
insane.
Yes,
People like me.
prejudice,
I wanna say
racially
something,
prejudiced
but I don't
people
wanna-
like yourself. That's what you do. That's why we need safe spaces.
You're calling me racially prejudiced.
I've done that several times, Piers. Why are you
She
saying
American?
Why are you
what's going
saying
on?
this?
Ignorance is an
British,
action.
That's
accent.
ignorant. Actually, what you
No,
just said.
I've just told you
I'm not
that several
racially
times.
prejudiced.
And
And what you just said
What's
is very
prejudice?
offensive.
What-
And she
sorry.
shouldn't be saying that.
Piers, what's prejudice?
Huh?
What's prejudice?
She's a victim.
If you're racially
learning.
prejudiced, you are a racist.
What's prejudice?
That's what you just called
You've
me.
been learning.
I'm not accepting that, sorry.
What's prejudice?
Esther, will you go and watch this?
Swiftly
No,
move
but I'm-
on.
No, I don't think you're calling me a racist.
Swiftly move on. I've done it
So, do
several
they have
times,
black
and you have a
communities?
problem.
Then you're wrong every time.
I did it
Yes.
last year.
So that should be a
You're
safe
back
space then already then.
Okay, but they're excluding other people.
No,
No, I'm not talking about.
Racist.
No, I'm not.
It's
talking about-
ridiculous.
I'm just saying they already have a safe space. They have a community.
Yeah.
Yes.
So why she talking about for
Bro,
another
but this
place?
is a show. Like, this is all about a show, bro. Like, yes,
This is-
obviously.
It's for a specific like,
Yes.
event that they
Yeah, I understand that. I'm just saying.
everybody
That's still
has
the minority. So she's saying white people are prejudiced to black people. That's what she's trying. She's trying to be a victim. She's using
Yeah.
She's using the "you're white, I'm black, you're racist" card.
Yeah, she didn't even go through shit.
Like, man,
That shit pisses me off, bro.
Worst kind of black person, bro.
Like, she didn't even go through shit.
Hey, that's the type of black people that have like a us versus them mentality, and I can't get down with you, bro. You're never gonna win in life with that mentality. Literally, anywhere in the world, you will never win in life with that mentality ever.
Move on.
No, I don't think you should be calling me a racist.
Swiftly move
It's ridiculous.
on. I've done it
She
several times,
keeps
and you have
talking
a
about
problem.
Then you're wrong
with the
every
first
time.
I did it last year. You're talking about
for
today
you.
as if it's
You're a
a
victim.
new surprise.
It's
It's
a-
not.
it's-
I told you last year you were racially
It's a
prejudiced, and I'm telling
lazy-
you again
it's a
today.
lazy
And yet
thing
you
to
have an
say.
argument.
It is lazy.
That's
Lazy
your
thing to
argument.
say.
Lazy thing to say. Well done.
Because I'm not
You're doing
racially
well.
prejudiced. Never
You're doing
have
well.
been.
What's racial prejudice, Piers?
It's being a
Answer the
racist.
question. Answer the question.
It's judging
And that's
people
what you do.
prejudicially
That's what you
on
do.
their skin colour.
That's what you do.
Actually,
He didn't
rather
do
than
it,
what
though.
the production is doing.
That's what you do.
We're going to leave it there. Thank you both very much.
That wasn't
I appreciate it.
You see, Ashley,
That wasn't his argument at
she
all.
was just trying to be a.
Oh my god, yeah, that shit's sad.
I don't like her at all, man.
That was pretty sad. Wait, I wish
She sucks as a person.
we called it before the
How much you
video.
want to bet she's single, no husband, no kids?
We called it before the video. I knew it was gonna be her.
Who want to bet? I bet you 100.
We gotta find her. We gotta look
Nobody
her up.
want no difficult woman like that.
Dr. Umar. Dr. Umar.
I want this black woman.
Hey, bro, I gotta show you this video of Dr. Umar. It's so funny, bro. He said it was this black lady. She came to the beach. He was chilling at the beach. She had a fat old booty. He said the devil sent her to stop me on my journey. This beautiful black
He
woman.
said consciousness over coochie.
And Hey, I gotta show you how to be. That's so funny, bro. Okay, now this was insane. I like Piers, man. He seems like a cool guy. I don't see a problem with Piers, man.
He was on America's Got Talent or something, wasn't he?
I don't know.
He was on something. That's why I know who he is.
I have no idea.
He was on
But it's
something.
crazy to know that he's a liberal now. Now we know that. But yeah, I guess he is a liberal with some sense, you know. But I don't know. Liberals.
He got common sense.
Yeah, I guess. Because I have seen some liberals that have been
He's
way
not too far left. Yeah.
insane. Now, the one guy we seen, who was that one guy? The white guy we seen, bro, when we went and searched the liberal up, and he was talking about like black people, and he was like, white people was like acting like it was a shock that black people have been. Oh, what was his name?
He was a liberal?
Yeah, bro. It was the only liberal we did.
Oh, Stephen Colbert.
You talking about the
Daily
dude with the
Show?
long hair or no?
Nah.
Daily Show guy?
That was Russell Brand, bro.
Right, Russell,
The
yeah.
Daily Show guy?
Nah, it wasn't the Daily Show, bro. He had his own show.
That was the
He was a
Daily Show.
comedian, I think, that we seen.
The Daily Show guy.
No, it wasn't the Daily Show, bro.
He got his own.
He had
show.
like a blue. He had like a blue thing going on. We'll have to find
We
him.
naming the Daily Show right now.
Yeah,
It wasn't
another
the Daily
Daily
Show.
Show.
I'm gonna show you, bro.
Background. You talking about a white dude?
White guy, man. Everybody was telling us to do him. I mean, they weren't everybody was telling us to do him, but
Husband.
John Stewart.
Oh, yeah, that's the Daily Show guy.
That's the Daily Show.
Yeah, that's the Daily Show guy. Stephen Colbert was on there. He had it before him.
John Stewart was hella left.
Yeah.
So he was hella far left. It was insane. But I mean,
Yeah, Stephen Colbert was on before or after him, I believe. That's why I knew it was one of the Daily Show guys. Yeah, John Stewart.
Man, it seemed like shit too far down, man.
Too far gone, man. Okay, well, we love Piers. They have a TikTok guy, the guy that's going really viral right now. We might get that in. Let us know what y'all think about this.
TikTok guy.
Yeah, you're gonna see it. We're gonna.
Was it
We're gonna
Matt
do it
Walsh?
on